Start with a document with very little formatting. This is just some text, nothing else has been done to it. First of all, insert a new page. And this is going to be where your contents page is going to be. So now you've got one blank page and the rest of your document that follows. For your natural headings, select them and choose heading style. Now heading style 1 is a preset format and all of your main headings should be heading 1 and any subheadings should be heading 2. So I'm going to go through and select heading 1 for each of these. I can use Format Painter by double clicking on it and then selecting the paragraphs, and I can get the job done more quickly without going back up to the toolbar. So these are subpoints, so I'm going to ignore those for the time being. Main point 3, main point 4, and conclusion. So I'll turn off Format Painter. Now I'm going to go back up to where I had my subpoints. So subpoint 2, I'm going to select that, and that's going to be heading style 2. It'll still be highlighted, but it'll be just a little bit smaller because it's a subpoint. If you don't like the format that's automatically selected for you by Word with any of these, you can go ahead and change them. So perhaps I might like to make this font in bold, and I might like to put a box around it, and then I can apply that to all of my other headings. So update heading 1 to match selection, and now you'll see here that all of my other headings are all selected. So I can make a change to one and that will affect all the other instances of that heading style. Notice that subpoint 2 and subpoint 2b and 2a haven't been adapted in any way, shape or form. But again, if I want to, I can change that and I can right mouse click and update heading 2 to match the selection. All right, so you can go through and do that to your document. Once you're ready, then you can go into References, Table of Contents, and it's up to you which one you choose. I'm just going to choose the first one, which says Table of Contents, and click on it, which is Classic, and this is my table of contents now made. All of these will appear and be updated. So for instance, at the moment, I can jump to or use it as a bit of a jump to option. So if I wanted to jump to the conclusion on page 7, for instance, if I wanted to add in some more text to my document, so say for instance I wanted to put in a new paragraph here, and this is going to be main point 5. Again, I can select that and choose heading 1 style for that, and perhaps I want to add in another amount of work, so I'm just going to use my shortcut for that, 4,10. So remember, conclusion was on page 7 previously to that. Oops. So now I've added in some text. My document is 8 pages long. Still just getting the conclusion, still on page 7, so I'll just do that again, making it a bit bigger this time. There we go. All right, so now I've got a 9-page document, so conclusion is definitely now on page 9. So I'm going to go up, and if I update this table, and I can just update and update the entire table because I've added in a new point 5, and there's my new point 5 in here, and now my conclusion is on page 9, and that's it.